Everybody knows that there's a problem in Nigeria. But we are all living in denial, as if nothing is going to happen. Last year, everybody knows that the northern border has been open continuously. But what she border to north, what shiti ile north, what titi ile Yoruba. I recognize few faces on that thread, but I won't go into too much details. Nígbà tá bá ń sọ pé Nigeria is on the fire, and that fire will happen even by the time we are sleeping. Àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé wa lọ lórí broadcast lánàá, if you follow the trend of the show on the late night broadcast yesterday, I said it, that it will get to a stage, things will change. And it might change when nobody is prepared. I made the same story pẹ̀lú the Tottenham fire that took place 2011 in UK. Everybody knows that there's a problem in Nigeria. But we are all living in denial, as if nothing is going to happen. I said it yesterday during the show, that the problem we are now facing is not the Fulani anymore. We are now facing the problem of the Southwest politician. The corrupt politician does not care whether a layman is hungry. The corrupt politician does not care whether the layman have anything to eat. And that will take me to Inti Babawa Kabiesiso some few days ago. I'm going to find that video and I'll play it again. The situation is going to get tense, whether we like it or not. It will get very hot, whether you are prepared or not. And what they might not even tell us what they want to do, because everybody have a role to play in bringing down this contraction called Nigeria. Some of us might be doing the talking, while some will be talking with the diplomacy, the diplomat part of things. But some will also take some step that you might never understand. I was also reading the news. I can also now confirm that there is now unknown gunmen in Kwara State because the police headquarters was set ablaze today. I'm going to play a video in a few minutes. And if anybody is still thinking that election will hold in Nigeria in 2023, you better start rethinking about that. You can see that the politicians are now trying to cajole every one of us by telling us that the problem is the 1999 Constitution. The same Constitution that they've used for a very long time, to deceive and deceit millions of Nigerians and kept us in the abject poverty in the midst of every resources that we have in this country. But the time has come that the people, the indigenous people and the real owner of the land have said that enough is enough. And when we say enough is enough, people will react and people will do things that you might not think that it is the right thing to do. But I will say that is just a tester. In the north, in Castina, where the president comes from, we saw images, video evidence of motorbike and different ammunition coming through the border. Let me read this intelligence that just came to me to tell you that the Nigerian government knows that there's a trouble about to start. I received this intelligence about 2 hours ago. And this is what they have to say. And this was about a few days ago. This intelligence report was circulated among the DSS and the security apparatus in Nigeria. The commander, 16th Brigade, Nigerian Army, bear with me, Elebele Road, Okpolo, Yanagwa in Bayelsa State. According to the information, law and order, planned importation of armament into country by the separatist group. Intelligence at the disposal of the service revealed that some separatist groups and criminal syndicate across the southwest and the southeast region, particularly those clamoring for the creation of Oduduwa and Biafra Republic, respectively, are making arrangements to import unspecified quantity of arms and ammunition from Europe and Asia. It was further disclosed that the consignment, which would be concealed in legal cargo so as to avoid detention of any security agency, would be imported into the country through any of the nation's port or land border. Accordingly, it is advised that the personnel at the entry point into the state should be extra vigilant with a view to intercept any possible illegal movement of arms and ammunition. This is for your information, please, for the State Director of Security. They are now writing letter among themselves. One letter, the separatist group are trying to bring in ammunition into the country. But the Fulani bandit, the ISWAP that is getting delivery of ammunition. Let me remind us of what Obadiah told us. I'm sure you all remember him. Dr. Obadiah. You remember what he said to us last year? Obadiah, Malafia Obadiah told us that while we were in a lockdown last year, ammunition wọ́n gbé wọlé láti oríṣiríṣi bí ọ̀nà. He was the former deputy governor of Central Bank. Ó sọ fún wa, ó fi yé wa pé not twice, not three times, he sat down, ó jókòó pẹ̀lú àwọn Boko Haram. Ó dẹ̀ fi yé wa pé wọ́n fún wọn ní ammunition. And that is some of the current governor in the northern part of the country. Once again, a very good evening. Let me remind you what he said to us. Maybe some of you have forgotten. I'm just going to remind us quickly. Once again, a very good afternoon and good evening from wherever you've joined us. This is what Dr. Obadiah told us.
Let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money.
I hope you're following that word of former deputy governor of Central Bank, Dr. Malafia Obadiah, telling every Nigerian that ammunition was being moved. Sophisticated weapon. We saw the RPG with the Boko Haram, and we saw Sheikh Gumi sitting down in their midst. But now, they are putting security on the separatist group. They are calling us the separatists, but they forgot to remember that we are fighting for the self-determination of our people. So, you can see the game that the Northern Caliphate, the Kaaba, are playing. Let's hear more from what Dr. Obadiah told us last year.
Money and distributing them in different parts of the country. They're already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They're everywhere.
They are already in the south. That is why today, à ń rí pé wọ́n kidnap àwọn èèyàn ní Ogun State, ní Èkìtì, ní Kogi, ní Kwara, ní Ọ̀ṣun, ní Èkó. We can see the evidence base, and if you cannot think of that, even as at last week Saturday, this is what took place when somebody was kidnapped. The wife had to pay, or the family had to pay a ransom of 6 million naira before she was released.